Here's what sold on eBay April 23rd through 29th. This is a set of only 3 Coveralls canisters. Usually there's 4 or 5. And so I sold this one for $20. And I had paid $2 for it. I've had this listed quite a while. I paid 87 cents for this embroidery, no frame. And the same person bought this one and the next one I will show you. This one sold for $19.50. And this one also sold for $19.50, unframed. And I just found another one like this a couple days ago. I just needed to clean out my Tupperware, so I got rid of these 7 lids for 12 bucks. I'm sure I paid about a quarter a piece for them somewhere along the way. Don't remember when I got this decal trucker hat or what I paid for it, but after a while it did sell for $19. We've been experimenting with buying blenders, especially with these kind of clover leaf shaped glass containers on them, and it's been going pretty well. We paid $1.50 for this one. We don't care if the mechanical part works or not. And people seem to be more interested in replacing the glass. So this one sold for $33.50. I was excited to sell this Chicago yearbook after about a year for 25 bucks, but it came back to me, no explanation, and I found out that somehow it had never arrived, and so she decided to just return it. So it's for sale again. I thought for a big high school like Chicago, it would be something that would sell. There's another one of those rawhide hammers made by Garland. I guess they're used to maybe pound on aircraft or auto body where you don't want to damage anything. Maybe you're pounding in a bolt or something. But this one sold for $21.50. Paid 50 cents for this buffalo plaid wool hunting jacket. I think this one had a big hole in the arm that was mended, and this one sold for $23.50. This is my first garden rake that I've sold. It has no handle, and we paid about I'm sure we didn't pay more than $1 for it, and it sold for $20. People hang their jewelry on them and stuff, I guess. This is a cross-stitch kit. I paid $4.50 for this, and I only buy sealed ones, of course, because you don't want to be dealing with trying to figure out if all the fabric, all the thread is there. And this one sold for $32. I think I paid $1 for this Coleman lantern. They seem to sell really well. Sold for 45 bucks. Still had the original glass here. This is a official Boy Scout whistle. I think I found this at my in-laws' house, and it sold for $15. This is a toolbox, 19 inches long, with a pipe handle. I paid $2 for this, and it sold for $25. This is a freezer bin from my daughter's freezer, and it sold for $15. My friend Iva gave me these Reebok high tops, and they sold for $35. These are Sears vintage coveralls. I paid $2 for these, and they have a corduroy collar, a tag. I think they were in pretty good condition, and they sold for $25.